Hey guys, RC here, back with our next video in our WMMA Let's Play. I guess it would help if I hit the right thing. Let me downsize that. Alright, so last episode we spent setting up our reality TV show, Clash of the Titans. This is our second season, and I guess I will try to do this once a year. We'll see. Evan Gardner beat John Wales by submission, and Evan Gardner beat Wales. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't know the rankings here. I don't know if when you put them in, if that is automatically the rankings. What I was trying to figure out was I want to use the TV show as hype for the potentially the title fight for the weight class. But if my math is right, and again, it was just spitballing it, but we're starting it in week 4 of February. According to the pace of one fight per week, we would have the championship fight sometime at the very beginning, first or second week of October. Now it's possible we hold off and have a October 4th week fight, because that's when I tend to hold my events. Um, but we'll see. What I want to do here is I want to actually add um, a my card for May, but we're going to have the middleweight fight here with Dean. And the welterweight fight should be next, but that's Brubaker, who's one of the coaches, so that's going to be passed up. What we could maybe do is do our super heavyweight fight next, and that way we don't mess up too much in the way of that. So let's contemplate here. So that's going to be April. I want to add a show. This will be in May, 4th week on a Saturday. And where do we want to hold this? Let's take a look and see if there's anywhere. Moscow, St. Petersburg, China. 65%. I think we need to stay. National right now. All right, so 70. We've never held an event in Alabama. All right, why don't we go there? And this will be another pay-per-view right there. All right, now this would be our super heavyweight. So first off, let's find our champ. There he is. Number 1 in the world, Davy Rushton. And I got a 4, a 3. My number 2 guy looks like he is out of the picture. They have never fought before. He's coming off of 2 wins. High level regional. That would just make it onto the main show. How sad is that? Well, we are going to add it. Oh. No, and I need to make the super heavyweight, and now we want to add it. Alright, we're going to have that on the main card, but at best it's going to be our co-main event. So, let's see, I got a number 4 guy here. Number 4 and number 7. Tell you what, let's add them. Luat and Moorhead. All right, let's add that to our preliminary card. There we go. All right, to the heavyweights. All right, now my heavyweight champ just defended in January, so he will not be defending for a while. We've got a couple of guys on good runs here. Wow. And you know, while this appears that it would be a good fight, what it is it's the popularity in the region. That's what this is dealing with. So we're going to add that to our card here. And let's add one into our preliminary. So we've got an unranked Bast Mulkey. 5-0, hasn't fought. How about these two guys? All right, we're going to add that. That gets those two guys kind of working. All right, light heavyweight. Now we're going to be defending that in March. All right, so first thing I'm looking for is, okay, there's a high-level regional, low-level national. Now he's still injured for 39 days. He can recover from that, still have time for a full camp. He's coming off a loss. He's coming off a win. I think that's a good matchup for these guys. Oh, Pattinkin, hold on. Latusier? Alright, I don't know where Latusier is. That's okay. We'll let that build up some heat maybe. Alright, so that's going to be a potential main event, mid-level national. Low-level national. Alright, so yeah, right now that's going to go up top. Alright. Let's add another fight out of this class. Do we have it? Okay, there's an unranked guy. Alright, there's a number 23. Alright, kind of like that. Let's go there. Alright, middleweight. That's the one being defended in April. So we can maybe set up. He fought in June. Five and 4. Never fought. Close contest. Just not known because they're international fighters. But that's okay. Let's put them on the main card. I think it'll be a good fight. And I'm going to move that one up to there. High-level regional. High-level regional. Alright, I'm going to add a couple of fights from this class. How about these two guys? Both unranked. I like Bill Brown, I think. I'm going to add him. That's going to be a prelim fight. And let's see about another one. We got another unranked, both 6-0. We'll add that one. Okay, back to the main fights. Alright, now Brubaker cannot fight here. We do not want him fighting till the end of the show, I think. And he is going up against Silva. Okay, so they're off the table. How about 9 and 10? That looks like a pretty good matchup. 4 and 4 in Gamma. I've got to weed him out of the top 10 if I can. All right, or get him back up, you know, on a win streak, one of the two. He's coming in from Sigma, so this will be his first fight. We're going to put that at the bottom of the card. All right, Couples and Rossi, does that work? Yeah. That'll work in the prelims. Good. All right, lightweight. Sugar's not going to fight. 7 and 9 coming off a loss, both of them. Hilton lost to the champ, Sugar. They did fight at Gamma Battle Lines 1. So I don't think I want to do that then. 9 and 11. That'll work. I could do that. No, let me close that. Go back to the prelims. Never fought before. No, I don't want to do that. Never fought. 2 and 7. Mid-level national. Let me add that one in. And then I can bump that to there. Low-level national. Yeah, let me bump it up one more. So I've got 2 mid-level nationals, and then I've got a title match a little farther down the card. All right, so Vanden Haw. Van Den Haw Pottenkin. Cool. All right, so we got that. So that gets us out to May. And then I want to add another show. This is going to be Battle Lines. Battle Lines 5. All right, now April, May. So this will be in June. We'll go week 2 on this on a Saturday. We'll do this in Nevada. That's our home area. This one is going to be done by Can. All right. And save. All right. All right, let's see. 16. '16 and 11. '11 and 13. Doesn't he look like Mark Hunt? All right, let's see. We're going to add that. This is going to be a rough card. 22, 21. low-level national number 10, and a high-level regional number 18. Number 13, that would be a decent main event. He'll be recovered by them. Alright, that'll be our main event. Let's see. Low-level national, but I don't want him fighting high-level. Oh, wrong weight class there, fellas. Alright, low-level regional. High-level regional, Thomas Smith. Hmm. 18, how about 18 and 21? High-level regional. We'll make that our co-main event. And then we'll go over to the prelims. Alright, couple of unbeaten guys. We'll do that. We'll do that one. Alright, let me see if we've got some other guys over here. I've got an 8 and a 10. High-level national, strong main event. Watson and Ballard, okay. Let's add that. Watson and Ballard. High-level national. Mid-level national. Interesting. So there's our new main event. That gives us 2 strong fights. Alright, currently unranked. Number 22. 1-0, 0-0. Currently unranked. Currently unranked. No fights. Get these guys started. 19, 17. Alright, and McCall, no. How about these two guys? Never fought before. Low-end undefeated records. Alright, so Burridge versus Marshall. Save. What happened there? Oh, that's... Hold on. Highlight. Yep, I need to edit that. Alright, so it's Watson versus Ballard. Alright, so there's our next television event on the CAN network. And that gets us up into June. And that should show up after we progress one day. Okay, that's one I did not delete. Alright, so that, yeah, there we are. So we're up into May with our pay-per-view events. We'll do another pay-per-view event at the end of June. And then we have our television show that's progressing. And we will cap that off with probably some rematches from that. We'll have to make a note of who wins and who loses. Possibly do some of the high-end guys from like the final 8 fighters. Maybe bring them in for the undercard. And naturally, the two coaches will be fighting for Brubaker's championship belt at the final. Oh, I did want to show you that guy. Rankings. All right, there's Brubaker. So here's Silva. Silva's actually the number 3 welterweight in Gamma, number 3 in the world, number 9 pound for pound. He's only 28 and he's 17-0. Now, he was fighting out of FLB, Fight League Brazil, and he was their champion there. And I believe he made a successful defense of his welterweight title before coming over when we signed him to a contract. So I'm excited to have him on board, and that should be a pretty solid title. And then Rogerio is going to be facing Chambers coming up this month or next month in March. And he's 23-1. Now, he lost the title to Brubaker, but if he can win against Chambers, Chambers is right here. Now, he's coming off a loss to Rufus Stevens. That was really odd. I had noticed that when I was, and that was sent. No, see, I didn't start till January of 2001, so I had noticed they had fought 3 straight times, which was weird. That's just not very good mechanics, I guess. But anyway, let's see, where are we at on time here? Yeah, we've still got a little bit of time. So anyway, that's going to be the title fight at the end of the television show. And then we've got the upcoming television event on this upcoming Wednesday. So we're just a few days from there. These are some cards from other places. They're either like local or statewide fight clubs. Wow, what happened there? Weird. All right. That was odd. All right. All right, we just reached the first of the month. This is where a lot of information comes up in the news about new fighters coming out. So if you are a small program like XCC or something, this is where you would really want to dive in and see if any of these guys are worth a darn and maybe try to get a head start on signing them. Again, and just like the UFC would not go and sign a guy that, is in his first professional fight, probably, same thing wants to apply here. You would certainly consider it, right? But, now like here's a 3-0 guy, unranked, too many obvious holes. So for me, that puts me off on him immediately. But if you're in a smaller where you just kind of need bodies, might be a decent guy to pick up. All right, unread emails. All right, Clash of the Titans. All right, Philip Hristoff beat Gideon Navarro by unanimous decision. All right, let's go back and check our TV show. All right, so Navarro's been eliminated. And so, yeah. Now, what I'm not sure about, I would go ahead and book my next card for the end of October if I knew for sure that we were just going to do one fight a week. When we get to the next round, after the, do we do like the Ultimate Fighter does and have 2 fights per episode? Because we have half the people that we're dealing with. I don't know. So, anyway, so let's see. Our next card is March 4th. I am going to go in and set up fast advance, stop for important emails. All right, and then we're going to come back out. All right, so I want to do, I'm just going to do a week. It's still going to do shows, any shows, but it won't come back unless I have emails. It'll just continue to go for days instead of one day. All right, unread. All right, Adrian Swall got hurt, a pec injury. That pulls him out of Battle Lines 5. Harv Dennis is injured. That's out of Battle Lines 5. And Jacko Landerword was, let's see, minor. Okay, he'll still be able to fight. Harv Dennis is out. So Landerword is a heavyweight. All right, let me come into the card then. Oh, who was that? Give me that name again. Dennis and Landerword. All right. All right, so it's not my main fight. Prelims. I think that was a preliminary fight. All right, so Landerword is right there, so he can still do a full camp. Low-level regional. Guy Broom, he's a new guy, so we can hook those two guys up. He can do a full camp. Still a preliminary fight. So, yep, we'll tack that on. And we're still good with our total fights. Basically, you have, I think it's 7 or 10 days to reschedule the fighter that was affected. So, we're like Landerweird, yeah, it'll tell you 7 days. So any training and preparation he's already done, as long as you rebook him. Now, the problem is, when does the injury occur? And will a new opponent have enough time? So that's where you may run into, yeah, they can have a full camp. No, but they can do a short camp if you pay them a little extra to sweeten the pot. Or if nobody has time to do even a quick camp, then you just lose that guy. So, excuse me. So a lot of it has to do with when the injury happens. So, all right, guys. Well, we have made a little progress today. Again, I started in January, so you can see there's a lot of minutia. So as I've mentioned several times, if you want to just see the fight cards, let me know that. If you kind of like seeing the minutia and that helps you out, because it is a let's play, and I know in those, people like to kind of see how things work and the thought process. I certainly don't mind that, but I am certainly willing to consider adjusting things around a little bit based on what you guys that are taking the time out of your day to watch want. I certainly do appreciate that, taking the time to watch anything I put up on my channel. It's a labor of love, not for money. So, but anyway, thanks for checking it out, guys, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.